Welcome back to the bench. So the PicoKeyer got me thinking that the PicoKeyer belonged connected to a radio that needed a keyer, and that made me think of the NorCal 40B. And you can see this NorCal 40B has a 10-turn pot, and my frequency display is a post-it note on the top. And the way that works is you count from turn 0 to turn 10, and then you know where you are by which turn you're on. So I don't know where we are. We'll pick somewhere in the middle. So we'll count to turn 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that puts us at 7035, which is about the middle of probably where that got tuned up. And you see up in the top it says 2 watts out. So what I'm about to show you is one of the latest acquisitions, which is the OHR Research WM-2 QRP watt meter from a few decades back. But I've always wanted one, so I finally got one. And this one's pretty clean. Its only defect is that it looks like its side screws were replaced by something larger at one point, but that doesn't bother me too badly. So I put a new battery in, and like I say, I know this puts out about 2 watts, so I set it on forward, and I can only try one scale because the scales are 10, 1, and 100 milliwatts. So on the 10 watt scale, we're going to try the PicoKeyer connected, and here's the evidence. It was just hanging loose, but there's the PicoKeyer doing its job. So it's cabled to the back of the NorCal 40B, and now we can key. So I can look up and say that it's hitting at about 2 watts, which is where I expect it to hit. So I think that's pretty cool. So I might just leave that in line for a little bit more visual effect. But that's on the dummy load, so I know that we're into 50 ohms, so the 2 watts should be pretty accurate. Then we'll go back to the tuner on the 40 meter dipole, and just for fun we'll just see if anybody's here to listen to. Doesn't seem like it. Again, it's too late for most 40 meter people. So we're at 10, 9, 8. So a little past 8, somewhere around 7046 or 7. So we'll try one more time. We'll get to, oh, there we go. Didn't hear a call sign yet, but that sounded pretty loud. Certainly sounded like he sent an AR, meaning maybe this really was end of message. Let's see if they're busy. Well, it's just not right. They didn't call back. I don't want to call CQ on top of them in case I cannot hear one side of it. So I think we'll just listen. he's in Texas, and he's named Dan. Somehow, straight key is a little hard to copy when there's a fist for me, but I got some. I don't think we're going to get that one though, so let's just see where we were. We will keep counting. Oh, that was 0. Okay, so we were at about there, I think, and this would be 8. So maybe we were at 7006. That's 0, 1, 2, 3. Near a thing that time, not even the digital stations. Well, at any rate, there went 7. Well, his temp is -5 anyway. Anyway, we're going to leave it at that. So we will try tomorrow when the bands are open. We'll get on and we'll try a real QSO that we can advertise here. So at least my QRP watt meter works, and I think that'll be fun to play with. I think even taking that in the field will be a lot easier than carrying something harder to read and less cumbersome. Okay, there you go. Thanks for watching. See you guys.